form this year?
I think the last couple of weeks has probably been my best. So, taken a little bit to get into stride this year. Didn't have too much of a pre-season due to the World Cup and obviously an operation on my knee. So, starting to find my feet over the last couple of weeks.
Man, everyone's talking about your knee or your knees and that they're causing you a lot of trouble. Are they causing you grief?
Well, my knee's better at the moment than the last time I wore an Australian jersey, so I look at that as a positive. But they're I've still got to strap them up, and they still limit me a little bit there. But once I'm out on the field, I don't seem to worry about them too much and think about them.
Bill, are you the best fullback in the country at the moment?
I don't know, mate. It's not for me to decide. It's my job's to play fullback this weekend, and do the best that I can. So whenever you get a chance to wear the green and gold for your country, you've certainly got to honour it with your best performance.
You feel you're ready to give your best performance?
Yeah, I'll be giving my best performance on Friday. Don't worry about that.
Billy, are you motivated by criticism? It seems bizarre, mate. You've been one of the best players for a long time. It seems every time you make a mistake or you're a little bit down and you're not quite on your game, everyone wants to sink the booty.
Well, I don't read too much into it, actually. We don't get a lot of media down in Melbourne, and I don't go looking for it. So, look, everyone's got a job to do. I've got a job to do on Friday night, and you guys have got a job to do in the media, so I respect that.
What about a place like this, mate? Does it put things into perspective, coming and seeing the kids?
Yeah, it certainly does. It's one of the great things that we can give back, and kids that are in this place certainly are doing it a bit tough, and not just the kids, but the families involved with those kids as well. And if we can come and take their mind off, their tough week, that's such a small thing that we can do for them. So I certainly enjoy having kids of my own. I certainly enjoy coming to these sort of places and shaking a few kids' hands, getting a few photos, and signing a few autographs.
In the Test match on Friday, the Kiwis have picked a surprise side. How do you guys, who are very settled, not get complacent?
I think we're looking at the Kiwi side and seeing there's going to be a lot of enthusiasm there. A lot of guys making their debut, and there's a few guys from the Melbourne Storm Club that I know will be very keen to throw on the Kiwi jersey and play with a lot of pride. So it's going to be a tough game. It doesn't matter, who they've got out. It's certainly who they've got there, and they've got a lot of young, inexperienced guys, but they're, due to inexperience, they're going to have a lot of enthusiasm playing for their country. So, we need that same energy at the start of the game and continue that through the whole 80 minutes.
Someone like Tohu Harris, someone you're talking about after his disappointment, I suppose, last time around, with Sonny Bill taking his spot, if you like?
Yeah, and Kenny Bromwich, Kevin Proctor's another one that hasn't been there for a couple of years. So, they're the sort of guys that are going to be out to prove themselves and make sure they stay in the side. So, I'm sure Tohu is going to be looking to play a big part, and you can tell that the Kiwis are looking towards the future and towards that 2017 World Cup. So, I suppose it all starts here for them.
Hey Billy, just changing tack. I know you won a premiership with Ryan Tandy a few years back. What are your memories of Ryan?
Yeah, it was. It's obviously sad to see what's happened to Ryan over the last 4 or 5 years. It's it's pretty sort of surreal, thinking that a guy that you've played in a premiership with is no longer with us. But my thoughts and prayers go out to Ryan's friends and family, and certainly not good for anyone.
You obviously had a few troubles over the last couple of years, but what are your memories from a few years ago? I understand he was quite a character and a bloke that the boys really loved having around.
Yeah, he was a character at the club. So, like I said, it's a tough situation for the family. So I don't want to talk too much about it.